Hello, 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 and welcome to the Reclaim Your Life podcast with me, Vicky Igbokwe-Ozoagu, your self-first instigator, supporting you to kickstart the habit of putting you first. Tiki, tiki, ti, what, tiki, ti, ah, ah. Yes, listen. Let's get right into it. I want us to have a conversation about tiny habits and small actions. If caring for you first has ever felt overwhelming, I want to show you how even the smallest of actions, the tiniest of habits, can lead to huge changes over time. Keep it simple. Tiny habits, small actions have a big and lasting impact. You don't need to drastically change your entire routine to start practicing self-care. Instead, think about one tiny habit, one small action you can introduce to your life daily. Something that helps you start to put you first, that over time really nourishes you. Now, in the spirit of keeping it simple, small, and tiny, it could be drinking some water first thing in the morning because you find that actually your first any kind of something that you drink is not till like midday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Or it might be taking 60 seconds to think about something that you're grateful for in the morning when you wake up, because you find that you get up and as soon as you wake up, you're on your laptop, you're on your phone, you're scrolling social media, you're looking at emails, and your day just consistently runs away from you. Or maybe it's about eating a small piece of fruit every day because you've realized that actually your eating habits are not supporting you to nourish you. And you have a goal to get more fruit and veg into your diet. So saying, right, you're going to start with a piece of fruit each day is a small and very mighty habit action to take. Now, even though you may be thinking, all right, Vicky, but these tiny habits, these small actions, like what are they actually going to do? You might be thinking they're useless. You might be thinking they're not going to do anything. The thing is, over time, they will add up. Over time, they will add to putting you first. Over time, they will start to nourish you. Okay. And again, you might still be thinking, yeah, no, Vicky, I need a little bit more than this. Like, why? How? Well, listen, first of all, first of all, by you committing to this tiny action, this tiny habit, this small action, you are practicing doing something for you each day, which is vital to you being able to truly put yourself first. You are reprogramming your mind to go, hey, hold on. I am number one. You are number one, first and foremost, which is so important to putting you first. And then secondly, these tiny habits, these small actions, they start to nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Every tiny habit, every small action is a step forward to you loving on you and to you reprogramming your brain to go, it's okay. And it's even more okay to love on me first, love on you first. So I don't want you to underestimate the power that these tiny habits, these small actions will have in your life as you start and continue to practice them. So my challenge for you this week, with love, is to decide what tiny self-care habit, what small action can you start today, right now, that feels good to you and is something that you can manage for the next 7 days. So you see why the small, the tiny is exactly where you need to be right now. I want you to commit to doing this, having this tiny habit, doing this small action. I want you to commit to experiencing it for yourself for the next 7 days. And I also want you to take time to notice, how does it make you feel? Keep it simple, small, and tiny. Okay? That's it. That is the challenge with love for this week. Listen, I want to thank you for showing up for you today. I am so proud of you for creating this time and putting you first, because again, you being here in this moment is an act of self-care. It's an act of self-love. It's an action of you putting you first. And if this episode inspires you, I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with someone you know who could use a little bit of encouragement to get their own tiny habits and small actions going. You know, I also continue to love to hear from you. So if you want to leave a comment, you can do so. And you can also reach out to me on Instagram at Vicky_Igbokwe. That's VICKI_IGBOKWE. Feel free to slide into the DMs and let me know, what did you decide and how is it going for you? Because we're connected and I love conversation with you. Remember, it's the small, consistent actions that lead to lasting change. Take care of yourself. Lots of love, and we'll speak next week. Bye-bye now.